He actually was very close to winning his heat this morning against Connor O'Leary. He got the bomb, the real big wave. One judge had him making it through. The other four were just under. But he had a great warm-up to prepare for this. The famous final that you guys had together in Brazil, he hadn't learned English quite yet. He was doing just so many different air reverses.
He wasn't working on his English, he was working on his airs.
Huge airs. It was amazing. Nat Young gets stuck.
I mean, he just got throttled in the guts with his board. It looked like the lip, you know, when the lip lands on the inside rail of your board and just like shot it into his stomach. That looked almost terrible. I think he hit his fins. They got to compare Jadson's to Ithalo's best one, but then they also got to that's where that I thought there needed to be that separation on their backup score or on Jadson's other good wave.
And you fly away into that channel, one of Jadson's favorite events on tour, as we lock in with Nat Young. Stretches out the bottom turn, trying to slam on the brakes, gets in there just for a moment.
And so just to take note, if you're watching online, how these two heats are playing out, and you see Nat Young take a wave like that, you might wonder, with waves that are so good out there, why would he take a wave like that?
2 wave total. And Miguel Pupo in our priority heat with Nat Young, getting a wave and getting under the hook just for a sec.
Well, you did an amazing job, and we all look forward to seeing you go further in the event. Well done, Judson.
As we see Nat Young come out of a barrel in his duel with Miguel Pupo, so we'll update you with those scores. As Miguel Pupo right behind Nat Young answering back. So back-to-back waves in the priority heat. Nat Young versus Miguel Pupo. Italo Ferreira will have clinched his spot in the final 5, but that's contingent on Griffin Colapinto failing against Jackson Baker. Right now, however, Griffin Colapinto appears to be in the driver's seat. We're still waiting for one more score. Yeah, he's got a perfect 10, you know, in his career over at Pipeline. Here we go. Miggy on the call in the cavern and comes out. So that's exactly what was on order for Miguel Pupo, needing that 4.51. I feel he's going to get that and more.
Well, and is there another wave? It doesn't seem like it. So Nat basically had to concede that wave because he didn't have priority, and that's exactly what Miguel wanted to do. Miguel figured that one out. There you go. Double arm drag, and then realizes he needs to push it, gets a little bit of squirt out of the tail. Easily made, big wide open cavern, even with the winds blowing like it is right now. That was solid. That was a beautiful wave. Perfect placement on the reef. And he just drops in. You can see he tucks his arm real close to it, and then the drag. And then once you're in control, you're able to speed up or slow down.
You talk about the control on the toes, and you can see it evident in Miguel Pupo's ride.
You see he's put that back foot pretty far up on the deck, and it's all the way on the rail. Look at where it is. It's almost past the stringer. Again, the forehand.
How much pressure will be determined. Here we go. Nat Young on the answer back. A cavern of his own. Threads it, spray, foam, and the exit for the Goofy Foot out of Santa Cruz. And now a paddle battle for priority. And the priority is going to be very important in this final 7 minutes of the heat. The race is on.
Locked in.
Live action under priority. Miguel Pupo finds one and comes out. So what an effort from Miguel Pupo. Lost the paddle battle, did not get priority, and snuck one. Check it out.
That's Miguel on that last one. This one was pretty deep. I mean, he was skirting the... That's excitement. Again, you see how Miguel's technique, he puts his weight and his feet. Oh,
Nat Young right behind him on the answer back. Back and forth volley between the two Goofy Foots.
Blow for blow. I love it. This is exactly what you want to see. You want to see this kind of happen, back and forth. And then now Nat. Wow, I mean, we just saw the water angle there too, so we can just comparison-wise, felt like Miguel's wave maybe a tinge.
I mean, on a free surf, you would want that thing all day long. In the heat, you're not going to get that 7.77 with that wave. Pupo under priority, stalling, double arm drag again. One more section, high line exit. So Miguel Pupo not wasting any time, and now he's just enjoying his final minute out there in the lineup.
I mean, you see it, you're thinking, oh, for sure, no, wave number 2 is going to be a little cleaner. It might be a little bigger, but in that case, it wasn't.
Yeah, that was the decision time for Nat Young, and Nat Young eliminated from competition. Miguel Pupo moving on into the round of 16.